Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy, beautiful Sunday from Vanderbilt Beach Park in North Naples, Florida. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Air temperature right now, 70 degrees. Can you believe that? Only going to get up to 83 to 85 here today. It's going to be a beautiful day. Going to be mostly sunny all throughout the entire day. The water temperature is down 1 degree. It's down to 83 degrees now. Our long distance swimmers out there in the water getting ready to head up the beach. Wind coming out of the north-northwest, kicking up a few waves. Not too windy though. Not bad out here at all. Wish you were out here with me. Hit that share button, let everybody know you found me. Fairly quiet here this morning. Sunday mornings are nice. There's no construction going on over there at the Ritz-Carlton residences. They don't work on Sundays. So that is awesome. Don't have to listen to all that racket. Not many people here yet for a holiday weekend. I thought there'd be a few more folks here. The pelican just dove into the two pelicans just dove into the water out here. We'll take a little stroll up the beach in a couple of minutes, waiting for it to get a little bit brighter. Still have some photos to share from yesterday morning at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Just never got around to doing it yesterday. So check for those later. The seagulls flying around here, squawking away at me. Absolutely beautiful. You wishing you were out here? Beautiful colors. Beautiful colors. Yesterday was pretty interesting. There was actually a lot of dolphin activity up at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park yesterday morning. Yesterday was beautiful. Did you check out my video from yesterday? My little highlights. Beautiful. If you didn't, go back and give it a look and a share if y'all like it. Look at all those seagulls. Just flying back and forth. Must be a lot of fish right here in this water. That's something yesterday during my walk. I did not see a whole lot of fish in the water. Beverly, good morning. Randy, good morning. I'm down on your beach, Randy. Down at Vanderbilt Beach Park. Susan, good morning. It's going to be beautiful here for the next several days at least, if not more. Temperatures and humidity staying a little lower. Today's a little lower than our norm. It is awesome. Like I said, some places are feeling about 68 degrees this morning in Southwest Florida. Right now, us 70 degrees. It'll be pretty much sunny skies all day today. It's going to be glorious, glorious, glorious. Folks out enjoying the water already. The early morning swimmers. That water's probably going to be a little stirred up here, a little churned up with these waves. Feels good though. 83 is a great temperature for that water. Very refreshing. Seagull's got a strawberry in its mouth. Trying to figure out what to do with it. Take a little stroll up the beach past the Turtle Club, see what's cooking there on this Columbus Day weekend. Walking into the wind now, you probably hear it hitting the microphone. Morning, guys. Lots of blue out here this morning. Lots of beautiful blue sky and blue water. Very Smurfy out here this morning. No bluebirds though. Good morning, Robert Meyer. This temperature change is so refreshing. Another early football game this morning for you football fanatics. Oh boy. I hope your teams win. Our friends over at the North Naples Country Club here in Naples Park over on 101st Avenue North on Old 41, the Tamiami Trail. They're opening early for the game today. They're opening their doors at 9:30. That's when the game starts. If you're up here and you're looking for a place to go early in the morning, have a Bloody Mary or a mimosa, get your Sunday started. If you're not going to church, well, I got a what do they got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. A dozen beach chairs out. Half a dozen umbrellas here. At the Vanderbilt Beach Resort, home to that world famous Turtle Club restaurant up there. Must be kind of slow. Great place to stay, great place to eat. Vanderbilt Beach Resort. Check them out. Randy's favorite. Randy will vouch for them. Randy and John both. Morning. So come November 1st, all the sand's going to start pouring out onto the beach here. The big trucks are going to be running up and down the beach. All the heavy equipment. So be prepared. I think they're talking 6 to 7 weeks to get the beach widening and renourishing project completed. So they're going to take a pause during the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. So that'll be nice. But as we all know, they bring in all that sand and within a couple years it's gone. Oh well. Maybe someday they'll figure it out. Anybody wishing they were out here? Maybe one person? Let's see, like, some thumbs up here. If anybody's wishing they were out here. If anybody's wishing they were here. I saw one like. There's some hearts, and there you go. A couple people want to be out here. Awesome. Oh, Anna, gonna get to have a little fun in the sun here, huh? Me. I wish you were here too, Beverly. I wish you were all here. I wish I could just pull you through my iPhone and drop you down on the beach next to me. That would be cool. Someday, you know, I got a feeling someday, not in my lifetime, but we'll have technology like that in the distant future. Thanks for those stars. I appreciate that. Facebook stars and tips always appreciated, my friends. You can find a link to my PayPal and Venmo if you'd like to send a little tip. No fees there. Facebook charges fees for those stars, unfortunately. Waiting for a little sunlight to hit this water somewhere here. It's going to be a little while longer. So you get a little better look at some of the colors. Good morning. Just coming up to Gulf Point of Naples, a little timeshare building, this little white cube looking building over here on the right. Gulf Point of Naples, and then the lower building in between that and the condos, that's the Floridian Club, if you're familiar with Vanderbilt Beach. A private beach club for the folks that live up at the dunes up by Delnor-Wiggins. 3 pelicans sitting there in the water. They'll be taking off here, I'm sure, any minute. Or not. There goes 1. There goes 2. And there goes 3. Heading down the beach. That water's kind of dark out there. Kind of hard to see if a dolphin pops up. Being dark and a little bumpy. Thanks for the stars. Love the sound of those waves. It's putting me to sleep here this morning. Putting me to sleep and making me happy. All that extra serotonin that's kicking up into the air. Good morning. Well, there's a little patch of sunlight, and when I say little, I mean little. Just starting to rake across the beach in between the condos here. It's kind of hitting the water over here, but like I said, that's what I was expecting. The water's churned up this morning because of the waves, that wind coming in off the Gulf. Still beautiful though, it still feels great. 83 degrees is that water temperature. Feels good on the toes. Morning. Yeah, it's called Southwest Florida Television.
Okay.
It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Southwest Florida Television.
Southwest Florida.
All right. Thank you, Indiana. Awesome. Just picked up a new follower. That's awesome. See, I need a sign. I don't have anything on me that says Southwest Florida Television when I'm walking the beach. I have a hat on that says Slancha Irish Whiskey. Good morning. A lot of people come up to me and say Slancha. Means cheers, good health to your health. Slancha, an Irish toast. But it just also happens to be a really fine tasting Irish whiskey. Well, thank you for the stars. Ashley, good morning. It's fun seeing people popping in and out here, coming and going. I like that. I don't expect anybody to hang around for the whole duration, but I just like to give everybody a chance to check in here with their friends. Hopefully invite some new friends, bring some new friends into our group. That'd be sweet, into our beach family. Karen, good morning. I just love watching the birds flying by. I wish I had better technology. I wish I could bring the quality up on these live feeds, but as you know, I'm at the mercy of my cellular connection, and it's not the best here for doing live feeds, but it's better than nothing. Maybe someday, and I'm sure someday soon, technology is going to be improving. Signals will be getting stronger, faster. Maybe when that satellite becomes super affordable, that'll be the ticket. Still haven't seen any dolphins yet. Not saying that one or two could have snuck by me, but I haven't seen them out there yet. Those pelicans are just slowly making their way up the beach. That's the La Playa over there on the right, sticking up. La Playa, the beach. That's what La Playa means. The beach. A little more sun hitting the water right in here. I'm wondering how busy the beach is going to get today. Being a holiday, Sunday. Yesterday morning was just absolutely gorgeous at Delnor-Wiggins. You got to go back and watch my little highlight reel. Look for the thumbnail. It says Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park on it. You'll see it. It's beautiful. Just saw some beautiful sights. The pelicans sitting on that little sandbar was pretty cool. I don't know what they're doing over here. Putting in the pool in over here or something. Looks like they got something formed over there. It's like a big pile of sand. All the newly planted little sea oats here, they've been in the ground now for a year. Starting to get a little bigger now. Stay out of these dunes, by the way. Give our dunes a chance to regenerate and nourish themselves. There's signs posted all along. Yep, a new pool. Didn't even look at the sign. There's a sign that says, proudly built by Suncoast Custom Pools. All the pools that were behind these condos were just completely filled up with sand when we had our hurricanes 2 years in a row. Some of these places are still being worked on. Looks like we dodged the bullets this year. 49 days left to hurricane season, in hurricane season. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I think all of our sea turtle nests are off the beach here on Vanderbilt Beach. I think we're done. Haven't noticed any. Last time I talked to our turtle patrol, there was 2 left, and he wasn't holding hope out for them. Thought they got kind of wet, too wet. Oh, I see some terns. Looks like some royal terns up ahead of me. Our 3 pelicans that we saw earlier, here they are. making their way up the beach. There's a school of fish up in the water here because I can see this, all the seagulls are showing up here. It's very hard to see them in the video. The little dots up there in the sky flying around me. Oh, here's all of our beautiful terns. See if I can get you a shot of them here. I don't want to scare them off. Oh, I'm very far away from them. Royal terns with their little crest on top of their head. Beautiful. Doing their little turn thing. Some of them are flying off there. Where he's going. Oh, somebody walked by him. It's about as close as I can get you to him with the iPhone. It's still pretty good, huh? Nice little look at the terns. Sorry to scare you with that mug. Little snowy egret over here passing by. A couple little snowies. A little willet bird running through. All these waves make it kind of hard to catch a little breakfast here. Where are you going? You were coming down the beach. Where are you going? Turning around on me? Look at that reflection. Beautiful. All right. Where'd you go? I lost you. Love that. Look at those waves. Over here somewhere. I thought. There it is. Look at that blue and that white. That is just gorgeous. Wow. When that water goes out, it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. It's almost dizzying. Ah. A little rougher here. Looks like waves breaking out over the sandbar out there. Connie, good morning. David, good morning. Well, it's kind of quiet here at La Playa. Not a soul actually sitting out here yet on the beach. Some folks up on the veranda having breakfast. There's that sun blasting in my face. Goes a pelican. This never gets old. At least never gets old to me. I don't know about you. Nancy, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy beautiful Sunday from North Naples. Vanderbilt Beach. Looks like a lot more terns. I think they're terns up ahead of me on the beach. Much bigger group of them. Hopefully these people give them their space up there. Until I get closer, I don't know if they're seagulls or terns, but they look like terns and some seagulls mixed in with them. These people are getting too close to them. Wow. See if I can zoom in from here. They're still in the shadows here. Some more flying in. Be nice if they were in the sun. That'd be beautiful. That water behind them, the waves, and birds flying around back there. See a pelican dive in there. There comes another pelican. Oh, didn't quite make it into the frame. There goes a pelican. There comes another one. Boom. Nope. There. That kind of landed instead of diving. There's somebody that's clueless. At least the birds didn't take off. Can you hear him? Let's see if I can get you a little closer. Hey, Paula. There's a couple of seagulls right here closer to me. 3 of them. Somewhere over here. There's one there. There's 2 of them there. Another one looks like it's sleeping up here. I love watching our birds, our little feathered friends in the morning. How about you? Do you enjoy it? I know Linda Brooks enjoys it. Had a nice little phone chat with our friend Linda Brooks over in Homestead yesterday. Hadn't talked to her in a while. Oh, thank you for those stars. Steve, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. You and Janie are awesome. Look at all those terns. I think these are lesser terns. These aren't royal terns, these are lesser terns. Or least terns. I think they call them least terns. They don't have that big crown and their beaks aren't yellow, their beaks are black. Ah, sunshine. Getting out into the sunshine. That beautiful Florida sunshine. Daryl, you got your wish. Gosh. For months you were complaining that you needed rain. Ha! I bet you didn't think you were going to get this much. It gets old after a while. Us Floridians know all about it. We're not going to be seeing rain here for a while, which is not a good thing. We could always use a little rain as we slowly get into our winter months here down the road, our dry season. We need all the rain we can get to fill up our aquifers for the dry season. Hopefully we won't have to deal with any big brush fires this year, this winter. Beautiful colors. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors there. This empty lot over here, they're talking about building another beach club here, a commercial building, a beach club on this property. They're having a hearing for a rezoning, seeing what people think about that idea. There used to be a house here. Hurricane Ian wiped it out. I'm going to show you something what's on the lot though now. What took over the lot. It's unbelievable. Look at just a carpet of beautiful railroad vine. Look at that. Actually, I think where they're going to build the club is over where that house is, not on this empty lot. This empty lot's for sale. They're going to build that club over there. They bought that property. But look at all that railroad vine. Absolutely gorgeous. It's just took over here. It's amazing what Mother Nature will do when you leave her alone, huh? Let her do her own thing. Quit meddling with her. This beautiful little pinkish purple flowers. The beach morning glory. Beautiful. It's so thick. Trumpet-like flowers is what they call them. Now, go up the beach just a little ways further. Just north of La Playa. If you're just tuning in, that's La Playa sticking up there. Just feels good to be out of the shadows of all the beachfront condos for a few minutes. Newly replanted dunes all along here. Beautiful beach walk this morning. Hasn't this been a beautiful walk so far? Invite your friends to tag along with us. I'm not out here every morning. I do my best to get out here at least 5 mornings a week. Sometimes I just need a break. My legs and feet and back hurt. Morning from all this walking. I'm just loving this weather. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. I can't get enough of it. That tide going out. Low tide's not until 12:20 something up at Wiggins Pass. So we got quite a while before low tide, but it's low, pretty low right now. We got a lot of beach to walk on here. You can see how high that water gets at times. What a difference that sun makes. Just brings out more of the colors in the water. So we started down to the south, down at Vanderbilt Beach Park this morning. And we've walked, oh my goodness, more than a mile already, more than a mile. I try to walk a minimum of 6 miles in the morning total. That's my minimum goal. Sometimes I'll wind up walking 10, 11, 12 miles. And those are when I usually take the morning off the next day. Little plover bird down there. Pretty shallow here. When you see these waves breaking like that, it means there's not much water there. Good morning. So if you look really close, you can see Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in the distance beyond the condos. My favorite place to be here in North Naples. That beautiful mile-long stretch of beach. Natural beach. No homes, no condos. Beautiful walk up to Wiggins Pass at the park. Wiggins Pass, over the north end of Delnor-Wiggins, my favorite place to be for sunrise. But there's a lot of folks that like Vanderbilt Beach here, so I try to break it up a little bit. I'd be at Delnor-Wiggins if I had my brothers there. I'd be there every single solitary morning. The playa's shrinking in the distance there as we get further up Vanderbilt Beach. Robert's back with us. So our friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park had a little fundraiser out on the beach yesterday. I think they did pretty well. You know, if you weren't able to attend that and make a little cash donation, you can donate to the Friends group anytime online. Just go to their website. They have a link to donate. Delnor-Wiggins, one word, delnorwiggins.org. That's the Friends page, delnorwiggins.org. And they'd appreciate any donations you can make. If you'd like to join and help out, that'd be sweet. Always looking for volunteers. One sea turtle nest up here. I didn't think that. I thought they were all gone. I see one up here. I was curious about that. Every time I look at this building, I just go, wow. I thought it was a goner after Hurricane Ian. They cleaned it up nicely. That water went right through the bottom floor, was splashing up into the second floor. There's our sea turtle nest. Nest 273. That might be the last nest that was laid here. But it went underwater so many times, really not holding out hope for that, sadly. It happens. Mother Nature, the circle of life. You know, when I walk out the front door, I don't know where I'm going when I leave the house in the morning. I get up to the end of my street, and I either make a left or a right. If I go left, I wind up on Vanderbilt Beach, maybe head down to Clam Pass. If I make a right, I wind up at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. This morning I made a left and wound up on Vanderbilt Beach Park. But it looks like I'm going to wind up at Delnor-Wiggins here in a couple of minutes. It's been a long walk, a long live feed this morning. Morning. Surprised we did not see any dolphins. They very well could have swam by and I just didn't see them with these waves. The dark blue in the water, the waves. Sometimes it's difficult to see them. Our park rangers. It must be one of our volunteers. It might be James up there. I see one of their vehicles. It's been sitting at the south end of the beach at the park for a while. Fort Myers Beach in the background there. Very compressed here, zoomed in like this. Makes the beach look a lot shorter than it really is. Hard keeping the camera steady here when I'm zoomed in and walking. to give you a look up that beach. I just think it's a nice little view when I zoom in like that. You can see all of the park's beach. Zoom back out here. Let you see where I'm at. Getting close. And he's back. Well, I'll get my toes in the sand at Delnor-Wiggins, and that's going to be it for this morning's live feed. It's been a long one. A long one, but a great one, huh? If you're just tuning in, I'm just coming up to Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. We walked up the entire length of Vanderbilt Beach this morning. And it's a gorgeous morning here. I'm guessing the temperature now is in the low 70s. Started out this morning at 70 degrees. Only going to get up to maybe 84, 85. It'll be pretty much sunny skies. Mostly sunny the entire day. Low humidity. Super, super beautiful. The only thing missing on this beach is you. Well, here we are getting ready to cross over from Vanderbilt Beach to Delnor-Wiggins. Setting on a beautiful view. Get out in that sun. Look up that mile-long stretch of paradise. Doesn't look very busy up there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, my friends, that's gonna do it for this morning's beach walk. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you for those stars. If anybody happened to send a tip this morning, thank you. I do appreciate that. Remember, no fees with the stars, or with the tips. Gotta pay fees to Facebook for those stars, and so do I. I don't like that. But I'll take whatever I can get. But I do appreciate those tips. You can send them to my either PayPal or Venmo account if you appreciate what I do and would like to send a little thank you, a little token of appreciation. That'd be awesome. Hey, thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country, the place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America. One nation, under God. Keep her in your prayers, my friends. She needs them now, more than ever. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.